What's good, YouTube? Yo, boy 21 here, bringing you guys another discussion tonight. And that discussion today is I'm going to give you guys my reasons on why I believe Dark Hole is a staple in pretty much every format we run into. Starting off, for you guys that don't know, Dark Hole is basically a card that says destroy all monsters on the field, no matter what your position is, no matter if it's face up, face down, and it could either be a +1 or a 1-for-1, and in some instances you're minusing yourself, but you're going to go for them anyway. Dark Hole is a staple in my opinion. Now, a lot of players would disagree, and a lot of pro players would disagree because they've had success without Dark Hole. But in my opinion, there's really no real reason why a deck shouldn't run Dark Hole. For one, it clears board presence for potential OTKs, and for two, it's never dead. In our current format, Dark Hole currently hits face down armors. It destroys the hand monsters, and if you use it at the right time, you Dark Hole while Fire Hand's on the field. Fire Hand won't trigger. And if you're going second, you think your opponent has an Ice Hand, Dark Hole the Ice Hand out of the way, and then that Ice Hand won't trigger. It counters first turn play these plays. And against Mermails, it's just good in general because they're 9 times out of 10 are always going to go first turn to Bestius. So I don't understand why a lot of players just decide on not running this card. It's good against a ton of rogue matchups as well. Against Chainburn, it kills their Lava Golem plays and it kills their token plays. It also hurts the Hieratic Ruler deck because if they can't OTK their first turn, they will put out a big ass field. And a lot of players aren't going into Stardust Dragon as they used to. They just leave big fields of Volcasaurus, the Black Metal Dragon that brings back monsters, and etc. It's also good in people who still want to run like Fire Fist aggro decks. Just good general 1-for-1 removal, or if they have advantage over you, you can wipe their board and come back. The card has literally won me so many games I wouldn't have won if I didn't get that top deck Dark Hole. The only real con to Dark Hole is it's against self-protection cards like the Evil Swarm matchup where Ophion pretty much sits on the Pandemic, and cards like Dracossack 101 that self-protects themselves. But you can turn your con into an advantage when you're already main decking cards like Fiendish Chain and Breakthrough Skill. You can Fiendish Chain Dracossack chaining to your Dark Hole so that way Dracossack leaves right along with the tokens. Same thing with Breakthrough Skill. Breakthrough Skilling that 101 or the Dracossack while they're on the field while you're using your Dark Hole. You're going to get rid of it. And plus, Breakthrough Skill could be activated in the graveyard, so if you Dark Hole and the opponent has a 101, chain Breakthrough Skill, 101's gone, and kills the other monster they have set on the field as well. Against the Evil Swarm, if they waste the Pandemic on your Mirror Force D prison, they're not gonna expect a Dark Hole next turn. Or they don't know that you're gonna have Dark Hole because it's a one-off. Now, granted, a lot of players do run Dark Hole, and for the few guys that do still run Dark Hole, I applaud you guys because you guys are smart, are on the same page as me in my opinion. But for you guys that don't run it, I think you guys should highly reevaluate running the card because I feel like the card is very useful, and there's legitimately no reason why you shouldn't run this card. I mean, it's that one for a reason. For you guys who play during the Raigeki format, you guys know how powerful this massive removal cards are. And especially cards that can be activated in your turn, like your opponent can set up a big board Dark Hole. Even if your opponent has a way to stop it, that's still one card out of your way for getting it past your opponent's established field. Now, granted, it's not always the best card, but majority of the time it's never bad and it's never dead. Even if you're just going 1-for-1 against something like Boojins, they have a turtle in the graveyard, and they have a hair. They waste the hair and then you summon your monster, knowing they don't have a crane in their hand. And running over your model. So yeah, it's really good in a ton of instances, and I don't really see why people aren't running Dark Hole. If you guys have any thoughts about this discussion, I want to know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you guys aren't running Dark Hole, I would also like to know the reason why you guys aren't running Dark Hole, and also leave that in the comment section down below. This is Yobo21 and I'm out. Run those Dark Holes. rate, comment, subscribe. If you found this video useful, hit that like button. Deuces.